Good morning and long time no speak. So I'm going to do what I ate in a day today and have a little chat with you later. So this morning I'm just prepping some barbecue pulled pork for dinner tonight. So I've got a kilo of like a gammon joint, which the recipe, this is a Slimming World recipe, so if you want to remember, you can check it on the Lifeline online recipe bank. If you just put pulled pork, it's the first one that comes up under recipes. So it says 1.5 to 2 kilos, so I've only got 1 kilo here, so I've sort of reduced the recipe a little bit. So you need 500 grams of passata, if you can get hold of it, but I think you can mainly get a hold of it now. I haven't had a problem so far, but it's just the tin tomatoes I'm getting problems with. But I've got this one, it's just Tesco one. So I've got 500 grams in there. It then says 5 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. So I've added, I think, about 5 tablespoons. I just kind of splash it all in. 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Again, I just sort of splashed it all in. I think it was 3 tablespoons of sweetener. I haven't added as much because obviously, as I said, I'm not using as much for the pork. A teaspoon of mustard powder. I think that is it. Yes, I think that's it. Oh, salt and pepper. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave this now to cook, I guess, on low for about 6 hours. I'll just sort of check it every now and again. I'm going to serve it, I think, with some rice today. I'm not 100% sure. It may change, but some rice and salad. Yeah, anyway, I will have a catch up with you later, but I'll show you what I eat the rest of the day as well. Right, so I'm going to make for breakfast this morning some Weetabix bakes, because I haven't made them for absolutely ages. And I've got lots of Weetabix because the kids only like the chocolate ones, or Ralph does, Sydney doesn't really eat them. So I've got lots of the plain ones. So you can have 2 of these as a healthy extra B, so that'll be my healthy extra B for today. I've got a good couple of dollops of 0% Greek yogurt. I use the Faya one, the Total. That is free and a protein. I've got 1 egg, about a teaspoon of sweetener. I just use this one, I think it's one from Aldi. And then I've literally got a dribble here of vanilla extract, which is free. The sweetener you are meant to sin if you have a tablespoon. I don't use a tablespoon. I know I've got it in the pulled pork as well, but really I don't really. I've never sweetened sweetener. Because I don't have it that often. It might be like once a week I'll use it. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to have this. I'm going to mix it up. I'm not sure if I need an extra egg yet, and I think I may add something to it. I'm not sure, but I'll let you know. So what I've done is I added a level tablespoon of Sweet Freedom Choc Shot. This is 2.5 sins for a level tablespoon. I think you can make hot chocolate with this using your healthy extra almond or skimmed milk, whatever you prefer. And then have a teaspoon, which is enough. I think it's for 1 sin. But I've got a level tablespoon. It's 2.5 sins. I forgot I had bought 2 of these little tins, so I popped them in there. I don't know if it's going to rise too much, but we'll see. I'm hoping. Was going to put it in both of them, but it seems to be that it all fits in one. They're quite big, so yeah, I'm going to pop this in the oven now, probably for about 20-25 minutes. But I'll have to keep an eye on it because it's quite deep compared to the little muffin dishes that I normally use. I did also add an extra egg to the mixture as well because it was a little bit dry. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. That is cooking or baking in the oven, the Weetabix bake. I'm just gonna put soup on. I got the Morphy Richards soup maker. I got it for Christmas last Christmas, like 2 Christmases ago. So in here I've got red onion, just that it needed using up. I've got a leek and cabbage mix that needs to be used up. Best before was last Sunday, and it was starting to turn, so I'm not wasting it. So that's going in there. I've got some mint, some broccoli, and a little bit of courgette chopped up in there as well, with a vegetable stock cube. And yeah, just pop the water to the maximum line. I should have done it a little bit less because otherwise it can make it a bit watery. But yeah, I'm going to pop this on for about, it takes 19 minutes. And then I've got soup. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it for lunch, but I've got some soups then for the week. Well, for a couple of days in the week for me and Darren. The boys as well, they probably like this. Or I might just have it like in a mug. You know, if I'm feeling a bit hungry, just have some just to sort of snack on rather than snacking on other stuff that's not going to fill me up. So yeah, I'm just going to pop this on. And yes, I'm just going to pop this on and make some soup. So here is my breakfast for today. I've got the Weetabix bake, so that's my healthy extra B and 2.5 sins. I've got some blueberries and strawberries, and then I just topped it with a bit of sweetened quark. I am actually going to sin just for half a sin, just because you're meant to, because I have had quite a bit of sweetener today. I wasn't going to add sweetener, and I added a bit of vanilla flavouring, literally just a couple of drops, and it tastes disgusting. It's not sweetened, so I definitely need the extract next time. So I added a bit of sweetener just to sweeten it. So yeah, that is my breakfast for today, and then I will chat to you later. So for lunch today, I decided to have the soup, even though it's boiling hot outside. I just fancied the soup, so I've got a bowl of that with 4 cracker breads, which are a sin each. They are the Ryvita cracker breads, just the plain ones. And then I've got topped it with fat-free cottage cheese, which is free and a protein, and also ham, that is free and a protein as well. So that is my lunch for today. So I'm just tidying up the bedroom and everything upstairs. I'm just going to have a banana. I've just had a coffee and a hi-fi bar, but I just feel a little bit peckish, so the hi-fi bar didn't fill me up. So I'm going to sin the hi-fi bar for 3 sins, and a banana is free. Hello, I thought I'd come on here and have a little chat with you because I haven't been on here for absolutely ages. Excuse the mess. I've got my gym stuff on, and I've got Darren's hoodie on because I'm getting a bit cold. And my face is horrendous at the moment. I don't know what it is. I've got all these lumps all over my face. There's someone did comment on my Instagram today. I don't know if they're following me on here, but it could be impetigo, which is funny enough. Ralph had that about 2 weeks ago, and it's it's contagious. And yeah, I think maybe it is, but it's like a form of it. So whereas he had like the crusty, disgusting as it is, like a scab, and it was cleared up with antibiotics. Another form of it is where you get like lumps, and then they go into spots and like scabs, but I haven't got the yellow crusty, as lovely as it sounds, on my face. But I don't know, it could be that, I don't know, it just could be. The other thing I thought was maybe either the cat's fleas, and maybe I didn't think they had fleas anymore, but it could be that they had, because a couple of them have been scratching. Yeah, I don't know, but I'll see. It seems to be drying up at the moment, so hopefully I've just cleansed my face today and just left it, not put anything on. I've just cleaned my makeup brushes as well, so that it's not that, but I do clean them quite frequently, but who knows. So today we have quiet day at home, funny enough. Yeah, we've just been sorting out really. So I've sorted out all my cupboards in the bathroom, which I hadn't planned to do, but it just worked out that way. Changed all the bedding. Darren's downstairs outside sorting out the decking, because that's all coming up eventually, because we're getting new decking. So we thought we might as well do that now. They're still delivering. So yes, that is what we're doing today. And the boys at the moment, they're actually on the iPads doing Minecraft. We've been a bit lax this last week or so with any schooling or anything, but I'm pretty chilled out about it. Teachers aren't expecting us to replicate school. I'm sure that is the case in most schools. We're just doing little bits here and there. I just kind of want to keep on top of Sydney, because I don't really want him to get behind, because he does struggle at school as it is. But yeah, otherwise we're doing okay. Slimming World wise, I'm still doing Slimming World. I signed up to do the Zoom meetings, so we've done 2 this week where we've paid. I think we've paid for I think we've done 4 now. But the last 2 weeks we've had to pay, and going forward, and we'll just see how long it goes on for really. But yes, my weight has been sort of staggered between 11.2 and at the moment it's 11.6, but my weight fluctuates anyway, like when it's that mid-cycle and time of the month and things like that, so it could be a bit of that. But this week I was like, I haven't been 100%. I mean, my food is like my breakfast, lunch and dinner is perfect, but it's all the bits in between. And whereas just before all of this lockdown and everything happened, I was just kind of getting back into the zone, and then this happens, and I've still been working. I work in a food shop, so it has absolutely been manic. I don't know if I've chatted on here as yet. So about 2 weeks before this all happened, I got offered a job. And I don't think I mentioned it on here. I basically got offered a job. It's a membership sales officer, and it's within the fitness industry. It's for a company who are the national governors of exercise for for England. So it's like a charity kind of based company. And yeah, so basically I got this job. My friend works, she hadn't mentioned to them that I was applying, but the job was sounding perfect. It had all my background and everything like that. Even though I have never worked in that industry before, I had the experience that I could try and kind of transfer over. It's always been full-time position, but recently it's come up as part-time because they couldn't find anyone full-time. So my friend sent me the details. I applied on the Wednesday, got a call the Thursday saying, can you come in for an interview today? So I did. And then we said, oh, we'll let you know next week. We've got a couple of more people. And they phoned me up the next day to say they want to offer me the job. A part-time, it'd be like a job share, but at the moment it's not actually a job share because the other people weren't suitable. So that happened, and then a week later I got my contract and everything sent off. They received it, blah blah blah. Then we had lockdown. That day I got a call to say, really sorry, we can't continue with your position. I was due to start on the 6th of April. Completely understood. Like, I knew that was gonna happen at one point. I knew something. Anyway, yeah, wasn't gonna happen. But the job was still there if everything okay at the end of this. They just didn't know how everything was going to pan out. Anyway, a few days later, they'd got a grant from Sport England, and the position was there. They was like, we need to fill this position, it has to be filled. And she was trying to fight for me. And yeah, luckily I got a new job, which is very weird because I'm starting my new job. It's not actually a work from home job, but it will be. So they've dropped off my laptop. I've got a pack as well, which is basically all the procedures and everything, but they'll run that through with me. And yeah, it's very weird. So I'm still doing a couple of evenings at my job, but as of now, I'm no longer working there in the day. Friday was in my last shift. I've basically been working pretty much every day since all of this has been going on. Darren's been here, and then in the afternoon he goes to work because he works in telecommunications, and his position he has to be there. So yeah, it's all been very strange. Obviously when all this is over, I've got to sort out childcare and everything, which is like a whole other ball game because I've never had to do that before. Luckily I do have family that I could probably call upon during this, and I think this company are very supportive in that, the fact that especially at the moment with everything going on, we don't know what's happening. So yeah, I'm really excited. A really new, completely different, something completely different to get my teeth into, and looks like there'd be room for progression as well. So yeah, so I'm starting a new job tomorrow, which is very surreal. So which hopefully, because the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks even, I haven't really done much exercise. I've been doing sort of 1 or 2 workouts a week, and the last couple of weeks it's been 1 workout a week. So I want to change that because I feel much better when I do exercise. So I did a workout yesterday. I was going to try and do a workout today, but I've been so busy. But I might try and do a bit of yoga or something, or we may even try and go for a walk later, even just half an hour just to get out of the house. And then tomorrow I'm going to get up and do a workout, and then set myself up, have a shower and everything, as though it's my first day at work, and wash my hair and just make myself feel a bit better before I start my new job at home with kids, which would be very weird and hard work. But I'm going to set myself up in Sydney and Ralph's bedroom for now, because they've got a desk in there, just for the first sort of few days, just so I kind of can have my calls and things like that, and just go from there. So yeah, very, very weird. But yeah, I just want to come on here and have a little chat with you. I'm hoping everything is well and you're staying safe and everything, and you know, you're staying at home as much as you can. I haven't really been out twice, apart from work obviously. I do consider myself kind of like a high risk, the fact that I'm dealing with people all the time, and when you're at work in a shop it's very difficult to not social distance with your colleagues. Like, it's so hard, and even to be honest with you, social distance with our customers is very hard because it's a small shop, it's not a big supermarket. But we're trying our best, and I consider myself sort of high risk. So obviously I haven't gone to see anyone, but I don't want to get too close to anyone. The kids and that seem to be okay, and hopefully we've managed to avoid it. We're just taking lots of vitamin C and just making sure that our immune systems are strong at the moment. and that's why I just thought I don't want to keep eating rubbish, because I don't want to put any more weight on. I don't think I will put any more weight in, but I have been up and down, sort of in the last sort of half a stone over sort of the last sort of month or two anyway. So yeah, I just want to get back into the tens and then go from there and try and get back into target range. But enough was enough. I was like, this is enough. So I've had, how many days now? This is my third perfect day. And even Wednesday and Thursday wasn't too bad last week. I'm weighing myself on a Thursday morning at the moment because our Zoom meeting, the one I'm doing, is in the evening. But hopefully next week I can join my normal group one. So it'd be quite nice to chat to people in there that I haven't seen for weeks and weeks. And some of them are quite my good friends. So it'd be really nice to chat to everyone and speak to everyone. But yeah, I'm going to go now, and well, I need to go and dry these brushes, pop them outside in the sunshine, and hang my washing up. I've got another load of washing to do because I've washed all the bedding and that today, and I will catch up with you later. So here's my dinner. We ended up going for mashed potato. We cooked the potatoes and mashed them, and then added 2 raw eggs. It was quite big portions because we cooked quite a bit because it was all of us. It does make it a lot creamier. Basically put the raw egg in there and mix it, and it makes it really creamy. And I'm serving the pulled pork with green beans and broccoli, which are both speed. So it's coming up to, well, about 9:30, 9:45, and I'm just going to have some berries, these defrosted frozen berries. So I've got summer berries in there which are all speed, and then I've got cherries as well which are free. And then I've got some quark which I mixed with about half a teaspoon of sweetener just to take the tartness of it off, and yeah, just mix that all around. Doesn't look very appetizing but tastes lovely. And then I'm just going to have it with another high-fi bar for 3 sins. You can have 2 of these as your healthy extra B, but I will use my healthy extra B today for the Weetabix. I haven't used my second healthy extra A, but that doesn't matter. So I'm ending the day on 13 sins. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to do some more very soon. Take care and stay safe. Bye.